Good afternoon. I'm John Vitson, the Menard Family Director of the Sheila and Robert Challey Institute for Global Innovation and Growth. This afternoon, I'd like to introduce you to Alfredo Roa-Henriquez. And Alfredo is an assistant professor of supply chain management at North Dakota State University and a faculty scholar in the Challey Institute. Welcome, Alfredo.
Thank you, John. It's great to be here.
It's great to have you here. You have a lot of very interesting research, Alfredo, related to supply chain resilience. What kinds of questions do you aim to tackle with your research?
Well, my research questions aim to understand how businesses make decisions related to the implementation of coping mechanisms or resilience tactics with the objective of minimizing or avoiding business interruption. It also aims to estimate the value of resilience. For instance, in previous work that I have done with researchers from other institutions, we have found that businesses on average avoided $4.5 in business interruption for every dollar spent in resilience. And while this estimation was computed by using firm level data that was collected in the aftermath of two of the most devastating U.S. natural disasters such as Hurricane Harvey and Superstorm Sandy. So I think this is the questions that I want to look at or to explore. Also, I want to, in my research agenda, I'm looking at collaboration mechanisms that improve business resilience.
Yeah, very interesting. I think if businesses weren't aware of the importance of resilience of supply chains, they very much are with the current pandemic, and we know there's been a lot of supply chain disruptions. This is obviously very important work that you're doing. Could you talk a little bit more about the impacts that your work has on society?
This work has important societal and policy implications. For instance, we have found that losses derived from business interruption exceed losses derived from property damage. This indicates that resilience is not just a matter of hardening infrastructure to improve the reliability of the system or compelling businesses to purchase more insurance. Resilience is about also creating capabilities and teaching businesses how to leverage their own resources to improve the resilience of their organization.
So those are very important insights, and it sounds like you're really essentially kind of coming up with the information to empower companies to be more effective with their supply chains and to be more resilient. So that's excellent work. What kinds of questions do you maybe want to look at in the future or to tackle?
Well, we don't completely know why businesses don't implement resilience even when they have the resources to do so. We don't even completely know the mechanism that leads businesses to use one tactics instead of others. And we are also trying to come up with estimation methods that help us to evaluate the value of resilience. So I think these are important questions that we can explore in the future.
Yeah, very interesting. I'm wondering if businesses maybe don't understand the risks that they face, and maybe it's more apparent to people now.
Yes, that's a possibility, and that is within the broad field of maybe behavioral economics that we can also use to respond to these questions.
This is very interesting research, Alfredo, and I appreciate you taking the time to sit down with me and discuss your research today. And I'm looking forward to seeing what you find out in the future. So thank you.
And yeah, it was a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.